Hello! So I was doing my makeup just for fun. So I figured I'd do like a get ready with me, talk through, talk about me, talk about some stuff, okay? I already did my eyebrows. They look really weird today. Whatever, I'll fix them. Oh, they're just like real like animated, like I look like a clown or something. Like an angry clown. Okay, maybe it'll look better with the rest of my face on. So, what's going on, guys? So one thing I definitely wanted to talk about, this is the Scandinavia Oil Control Primer Spray. So one thing I wanted to talk about was going vegan. Yeah, guys, I'm vegan now. It's so lit. So, I became vegan on September the 8th, so I've been vegan for a month now, and I'm obsessed, you guys. I don't know why. I was just a vegetarian for a while. So, I mean, backstory. I was a vegetarian. This is the Black Opal Foundation stick, by the way, and I'm almost out. This isn't hazelnut. But yeah, I was vegetarian, well, technically pescatarian, for 9 years. 9 years on September 8th. So that definitely gave me more motive to become vegan on that day, because it had already been such a long time that I had been vegetarian, and I'd been cut meat out of my diet and seafood throughout this past year, because I've been transitioning for about I would probably say about 7 to 8 months I was transitioning. So because of that, it was easy to kind of just like cut it all out. I was already dabbling into vegan food and trying vegan recipes, so that when I became full vegan, it would be, you know, a breeze. I wouldn't have to be contemplative or like feel weird about it, or like feel like I've been thrown into kind of a little realm that I wasn't familiar with in any way, shape, or form. It was definitely like a fun transition. I was cooking a lot. This past month I've been cooking a lot. Like cooking a lot. I went out every once in a while, and that's so weird, like going out, because before, when I was a vegetarian, I could eat cheese and butter and all of that kind of stuff, and going vegan and going out is a whole nother situation. Imagine having garlic toast without butter. Like, it's just weird. You don't do that. You can't really even customize it, because no one has like a tub of vegan butter in the back. But I remember, I think it was the second or third day, me and my brother went to, what is the place called? We went to Denny's. I went into Denny's, girl, and I almost had a panic attack. I was like, wait, I can't even eat anything. I was like, this might be harder than I thought. Please ignore me, by the way. I take forever to bring out my foundation, because foundation is like one of the most important steps. If you speed through foundation, get your life. Okay, always make time for proper foundation application, honey. Okay? So yeah, like I went to Denny's and I was like shook, because I couldn't eat anything, basically. It was a very mediocre meal. So that's what I took to cooking. That day I also brought my vegan butter in because I was like, look, I know everything's probably buttered or they're going to want to put butter on it. I'm just going to be like, no, no butter. I'll bring my own butter. So I brought my own butter. It was so weird. I felt like such like a super vegan. Like, you bring your own food to restaurants, though. That's a little weird, a little sketchy. But it is what it is. I'd rather be able to indulge in my own buttery goodness and, you know, it not be dairy. So, yeah. But being vegan has been fun so far. I'll definitely try to, like, if you guys care to, like, well, it really doesn't matter at this point because I've already kind of set my mind to it, but I'll be posting like more vegan like recipes and little stuff like that because my vegan food is bomb. Like, what? My vegan food is bomb. So I might post a couple of recipes on here and there. I think I'm going to do a couple more what I eat in a days too because those are fun. I love watching them. Oh, haha, fun little tip. I like to take my setting spray. This is just the Scandinavia makeup finishing spray. I have the oil control one too. I use the oil control one. I take my setting spray and I spray it on. Sometimes I'll do it before I blend. Sometimes I'll do it after I blend. Doesn't really matter, honey, as long as you do it. For me, this makes my foundation, I pat this in on top of my foundation. It makes my foundation last a little bit longer, I found. Maybe like, it'll probably extend the life, maybe another 2 hours or so. So when I'm like working all day, or I have an event to go to, or whatever the case might be, I always do that. I usually just do it every day though, whenever I wear makeup, so. For the longest, I've been thinking about doing a review on the Diva cup. I want everyone, okay, every female to use a Diva cup. It saved my life. It saved my pockets. It's literally like the best thing ever. It's so good. It's so good. I'm obsessed. So let's just do a little mini one, I guess. Because I don't see myself. I mean, I guess I could dedicate a whole video to it. Let me know what you think about that. Sorry guys, this is really weird because I'm so used to like just filming and not really doing a whole bunch of talking. So we'll see. I'm taking the Black Opal Total Coverage Foundation. Black Opal Total Coverage Concealer. And I'm applying this under my eyes just a bit. This stuff is good. Like, really good. If you like full coverage, honey, this is like the concealer for you. This one is in the color Hazelnut. This is the same color that I use in the foundation because I actually use this as foundation from time to time when I really want like an untouchable, unmatchable, full coverage look. But I will say it is super full coverage, so it's super, super sticky, and I don't know how to explain it besides saying it like that. Like, it's super sticky, super dense. Okay, if you think about, I'm gonna be mixing that with my LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Pure Beige just to kind of get the perfect color. So it's just a little bit lighter, but I have the coverage of that concealer. But anyways, this stuff is really heavy duty. The Black Opal Total Coverage Concealer. I've never seen these concealers before. I think they used to be maybe in like a stick form or something. I don't know. But you know that feeling of your concealer when you apply it and you let it set down a little bit and then you blend it out so it intensifies the coverage. So imagine that, but the lazy way out, and it's already dry, like the formula is dry enough to where it already is already set. Like it's already set when it comes out of the tube sort of situation. It's one of those. And I'm obsessed with it because then I don't have to let my concealer sit or anything like that. I'm just like putting it on and that be that. So it's legit. I love it. Love this concealer. I love this duo too. It's been really working for me and keeping me bright and covered, honey. So yeah, anyways, back to the Diva cup. I'm obsessed. Everyone should own one. It costs about 40 bucks, which sounds steep to some people, but I don't know how much you guys spend on tampons and on pads and panty liners and all of these things that we girls have to buy at a high mother price, but by the end of the month I've already spent $40 on those products. So panty liners are like $8. A box of tampons, the brand that I like, which to me is like one of the better brands, it is like almost $10 a box, like 9 something. If you wear pads, I usually always get like a bigger box so it'll maybe last me a little bit longer, but I always end up running through at least half the pack during a period. And that's too much. Plus you have to change it like what, once every couple hours if you're lucky. If it's a good day and not like your heavy day where you have to change it every fucking hour. But yeah, like it's too much. It's too much. On my heavy day, I know this is TMI. I'm sorry, girl. You just gonna have to get the tea. So on my heavy day, I change my Diva cup probably. Okay, so 9 times out of 10 it'll already be in the morning. So I'll wake up in the morning, dump it, put it back in. So the amount of times that I dump it and put it back in, I probably do it like twice a day. Or twice on my heavy day. I only have to worry about my menstrual cycle twice a day, maybe 3 times a day, depending on, I mean, it depends on the situation. Everyone might feel more comfortable changing it more often, which you can, but I like to see where it gets to after a certain amount of time. So for instance, I could go on a normal shift at my job. I could put my Diva cup in the morning, have my normal shift, which is about maybe like 6.5 hours, give or take. It could be more, it could be a little bit less, but I could come home, eat my food, relax for a second, and then change it, you know? It's one of those, and I'm obsessed. Literally, while I'm at work, you know, sometimes when you're at work, if it's busy, you're gonna have to stop everything and everyone in your path and be like, move, bitch, I gotta go change my motherfucking tampon, get out of my way. Like, I don't have to do that anymore. Like, it's great. I don't have to worry about leaking. That's another huge thing, especially like on that second day when things are a lot, there's a lot going on. It's like heavy day. Like, I am chilling now. Like, I'm chilling. On a heavy day, I will always worry about leaking and like all of this and messing up my underwear. TMI, I know, but most girls probably go through it if they are true and are honest with themselves, you know. And it's just like, it makes my life so much easier not having to worry about having to do that and having to worry about all of that. If anything, I'll wear my cup, my Diva cup, and then I'll wear like a panty liner just in case, like just in case. And I rarely ever have leaks, like ever. The only reason why I would ever have a leak is if I change it and I put it back in and what's remaining on my vaginal walls, yet I know, TMI, I don't care, everyone needs to know about this. What's remaining that the cup isn't underneath, essentially, is what I feel like what comes out after I change it. So I don't really only wear a panty liner with my Diva cup, but other than that, no leaks, no nothing. I've heard some horror stories about people like accidentally, oh, that eyebrow's long as hell, about people accidentally dropping their Diva cup. Oh my god. And oh, I don't want to drop my Diva cup in the bathroom, and like, what if it gets everywhere? No, unless you are being reckless and just trying to push it out over the floor, like that would be the only reason why it would fall out like that. Or if you just have a bad grip on the little thing that hangs from the bottom. If you have a bad grip on it, then maybe, you know, I get it. Okay, I get it. So, yeah, but, I mean, everyone should own one. Everyone. Okay? I find that even though, like, it really does depend how many, like, how sexually active you are, if you're sexually active or sexually inactive. I just feel like once you get used to kind of like the motion, I feel like the first month it was a little weird because I was still getting used to it, but I've been using it for the past maybe 3 months, I would say. Wait, no. For the past 4 months, and I love it. It's the best thing ever. It'll save you some coin, girl. Yo, I'm still blending out my concealer. What is this? I'm taking all day. I'm gonna go into my RCMA No Color Powder. This guy right here. I put it in my old Sasha container, just so that it's easier to get like a hold of the product and everything. Because this one here has like a sifter at the top, which is cool for sanitation, but not for application. So you might have to find like a palette or something to put it on when you're doing clients or you're doing yourself even. If you're more worried about sanitation. When I am doing my own makeup, I don't really care about sanitation as much, because I mean, it's just my products on me. When I do makeup on other people is different. I'm a lot more sanitary because, you don't know, you can't really do like a full like disease background check on your clients, you know, so it's always better to be safe than sorry. No one wants that beef, honey, okay? No one wants that beef. No one wants those issues. So if you're a makeup artist, please do sanitary. I've seen some unsanitary makeup artists work. No shade, no tea, but it's fucking gross, okay? Be mindful. Be mindful. How would you feel if someone put some dirty shit on your goddamn face, okay, bitch? Just think about that, okay? Sorry if there's too much profanity in this video. For lack of a better term, don't give a hoot. I don't know where I'm going with this look. Maybe I can do like a cute like fall look or something. Another holy grail product, my Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder. Let's get into it. Okay. I'm obsessed with this powder. This is my favorite bronzing powder. I don't necessarily use it always to contour necessarily. I'm going to snatch my nose just a little bit with this powder, by the way. I don't always use it for contouring as I do warming up the face. I'm not the biggest fan of contouring on myself. I have pretty high cheekbones naturally, so I don't really have to do a whole lot of chiseling per se. I just like warmth added to the skin and to add some more shape. So if anything, it would be like a light contour. My chest is shiny AF. If anything, it's just like a light contour, something just to kind of define my features just a touch versus, I do snatch my nose a little bit, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh, bitch. My first YouTube video was posted on December 1st, 2015. I've been on YouTube for 2 years. It ain't getting no love. Y'all, I ain't getting no love. Why am I not getting any love? I mean, okay, I will say, I'm gonna throw it out here now, put it out into the world, because this was me, honey. I had a huge issue with consistency. Huge issue. To me, that's a huge thing. If you're not consistent, no one's gonna bang with you. People watch YouTube like they watch TV, right? Just applying this on the rest of my face, and mainly on the hollows of my cheeks, but like the rest of my face sort of thing. People watch YouTube like they watch TV, right? So when your episode of That's So Raven isn't queued up for the next week on the same day at the same hour, bitch, you're gonna be mad, right? You're gonna be like, oh, whatever, like, she's cute, but, you know. I'm going into my Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm going into Dahlia, the one that looks the most used and abused, because this is my favorite highlighter to date. So yeah, I was binge watching Jackie's videos, and like, I like that she posts every week. Like, I like that she posts often enough to where, like, I'm like, ooh, Jackie posted a video, it's lit. Versus like being like, oh my god, she's posting way too many videos. Like, there's almost like never enough, because when you're sitting there and you're bored and you don't feel like doing anything and you want to binge watch some of your favorite YouTubers, you can. You try to binge watch my videos. First of all, you're gonna get bored because some of the videos are so old and, like, you know, not, you know, they're outdated. You know, people want something like it's gonna come to you once a week, twice a week, even, you know, 3-4 times a week. And some people are able to deliver that kind of content, you know, so consistent. And, you know, I've thought about, you know, maybe I should like pre-film a couple of things, but then I'm like, I want it to be, you know, kind of like a natural thing for me. So I want to be able to be like, oh yeah, I have work today, yeah, I have an event today, but I can still film. Like, there's always time to film as long as there's time to do whatever the hell you're doing. And that's kind of what I've been learning, and I'm trying to be more consistent and post maybe like once a week if I can, if I absolutely can. Maybe 2 times a week, 2-3 times a week if I can. So I don't want anyone to get like annoyed of me or anything, but I'm trying to be more consistent. This is an issue that I have with myself, just on a day-to-day basis from time to time. So because it's an issue, well, I find it to be an issue, I am doing this for myself. I'm doing this so that I can learn how to be more consistent and to follow through with things. And if I say I'm gonna post once a week, like, y'all can come for me and say, bitch, where's your video this week? Like, what? Why haven't you been posting? I want that. I want someone who can be on my tail and say, hey, like, you know, you haven't posted in like a week. You haven't posted in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I want, you know, there to be more of a vocal situation, like vocal opinions on the matter. Because what kind of eye makeup look do I want to do today? I got my lashes done and I love them, so I don't really have to wear a ton of makeup for me to love them. To love my makeup look altogether, because, you know, my lashes are done, so like I know how. Anyways, what do I want to do? I want to do something fun. Okay, well, what am I gonna do? I feel like I always wear this lipstick and I'm not, I don't know if I want to wear it. We'll see. Eyes though, let's see. We're gonna stick with this Masquerade palette. One time for the one time. Just grab a random blending brush. Let's see. I'm gonna go into Ada. It's this reddy, super, well, like redder than Zulu. Like a red brick kind of color, dark maroon kind of color. Brick is not, you know, whatever. We go into Ada with my blending brush and touch this crease one time. Lately, I would say that for my makeup looks, even when I just go out and about, I've been kind of just like letting my lashes speak for themselves, honey, because they've been popping, since I got them done. So I just like let them, you know, show out one time. I'm going to keep this focus on like the upper part of my crease, close to the bridge of my nose, just because. Ooh, you know what picture? Okay, let's get into this. There is this girl on Instagram that I found, and I love her freaking, whatchamacallit, what's it called? Her makeup. Like, I don't know why I had a hard time figuring that out, but her name is Lauren Rower, I'm assuming. Look at this. Wait. That's the look I'm gonna do today. I've been dying to do this look, actually, so we might as well get into it, honey. So I'm gonna take that Ada color again, and just kind of like pack it on my crease area. Hunter. Hers is a lot more winged out. She's like a lot going on. I plan on going to the store after this, so I'm gonna do something a little bit less dramatic, if you will. I'm gonna screenshot this first of all. Screenshot that and zoom in on this piece. Where are my screenshots at? Seriously? Albums. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in on this look. Okay, so I'm going to the store after this, so I don't want anything too great to say. But you know, I wanted to be cute or whatever. Where is my, here she goes. Literally, Juvia's Place has saved my life, okay? brights are no longer an issue. Okay. I'm going to take that same brush because I'm gross. Whatever you want to call me. Doesn't matter. Actually, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my powder. This is a Black Radiance powder. And I'm just going to apply this to my brow bone with a fluffier brush. It's literally like maybe 3 shades lighter than my skin complexion. But when applied lightly, I can kind of finesse it being under my eye and all of that. So, this is just to kind of calm down Ada because she's a little feisty. Looks good. Okay, so now that we have that a little bit more chilled out, go back in with that brush and blend, blend, blend. I'm going to go in with that chocolatey brown color from the Zulu palette, this one that I love so very, very dearly. Let me pull this picture back up. So yeah, it looks like she just has like a really intense, warm, smoky, like it looks like just a brown smoky eye to me. But she just like finagled the hell out of it. So I'm just going to apply this to my lids, being very careful of my lashes. Apply this to my lid. Kind of in a patting motion, just to kind of get that pigment that I want. Y'all, I went left field with this conversation. But whatever. It's still fun, right? Like, I don't know how people feel about long videos. I personally don't mind them, as long as I obviously have time to watch them. So, let me know if this annoys you or what. I don't know. This long ass video. I'm going back in with Ada. Tapping off the excess. Be sure to tap off the excess when you're going under the eye. And I'm applying this on my lower lash line. And feel free to smoke it down as far as you want to go, honey. Okay. It has the kind of, I want it to have the same vibe. It doesn't have to be identical necessarily. But I want it to be close. I want to be cute. I'm going to take that pencil again. What do I want to do? I'll take this pencil for now because I don't really know what else I want to use. Apply that to my waterline. I'm going to go into that black shade again. And apply that to the waterline. I'm going in with that powder that I was using before to clean up my brow bone. Actually, take this right underneath. Well, I'm going to get my nose a little bit more snatched. Okay. With this powder, you don't need a lot of powder to clean this look up. You could start with the eyes. Remember that is always an option. You can do your makeup in whatever order you want to do it in, honey. Okay, and I'm just blending this out. Okay. Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with that fluffy brush again. I have like 5 or 6 blending brushes that I use interchangeably. I believe that you can never blend too much. So I go until I can't no more, honey. So this is just to kind of re-intensify that under eye smoke. I'm kind of reapplying the powder and reblending it. Okay. She had a little bit of a inner corner highlight, like I said. So we're going with Dahlia to keep this look cohesive. Since I used it on my face. Y'all, I look like I've been punched in the face. Look, I've been punched in the face. Maybe it'll look different once I like get everything together. I'm gonna go with my orange eyeshadow. Is it too much orange? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe warm it up a bit. She had on a really dark lip. Ain't it man, ain't it gee? Maybe I'm gonna mix. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of this powder. Get that particularly cleaned up. I look like kinda dead, so this is a Halloween looking all around, honey. This is about to be a long ass video. The sun was up when I started. The sun is down now. I'm going to keep my lips normal. So I discovered this little trick, y'all. Limbo is a great mixing color. This color by itself is pretty dark, like on the dark brown side. So what I've been doing, I take my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. I love this foundation. Take my foundation, right? Take Limbo. Okay, this is like the perfect chocolatey brown, but sometimes it's too dark for me. And I don't feel like dealing with it, so I take both. So here's the foundation, here's Limbo. I take them and I mix them together. When I tell you it makes the perfect, like medium, neutral, nude kind of color. Do you see that? I'm just gonna put on my lips and you'll see. A perfect brown. My nudes sometimes like a hint darker than my lip color. Just like a hint darker. And I'm gonna go in with a touch of Limbo on the lip directly. Like a nude. The lights are making it look a little bit lighter than it actually is. I'm gonna go with my fan brush again. Bam. That is it. I'm done. What I'm gonna do, actually, take my concealer again for a bit of an ombre. Dab it in the center. My finishing spray that I love. I'm just gonna fan this dry. This will make your I'm gonna fan it until it's dry. All the way. Don't fit. Y'all better listen to me. I don't know if y'all listening. Fan it until your face is completely dry. Okay? Don't take the lazy way out and just press for your face and think you good. You want this baby to be set all the way. All the way. So just fan, 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 fan till you can't fan anymore and you don't feel any dampness on your face. This is how I think a big reason why my makeup lasts so long throughout the day. I could go, my normal makeup typically lasts throughout a whole work day plus a little extra. Sometimes I won't redo my makeup before I go out after work, if I decide to go out after work. So that's what, maybe 10 hours wear, somewhere around there is normal, like a normal day for me. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge with a touch more powder, whatever's left on the beauty sponge that I'm not redipping, and touching that up, making sure everything looks good, and that is that. Hope you all enjoyed this talk through bang that I did. Yeah, it's my first talk through and I talked way too much because I don't have anyone else to talk to. So yeah, hope you all like it. I'm not the biggest fan of this look right now for where I'm going to be going. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time,